Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nayeli. I am this trendy seamstress and I call myself that because I like to recreate trendy clothes. For today's video, I'm gonna do something like this, backless and like crisscross. I love that. That looks so elegant to me. I don't know why. And I'm gonna make like a crow neck. I think that's what they're called. Hold on, let me make sure that's what it's called because it's called a cowl neck. So that's what I will be recreating today. And I'm kind of like freehanding this right now. I'm like, I don't have a I have a pattern, but I don't have the pattern. Like, I'm gonna go off of a pattern that I know how to do. But I'm gonna like, I don't have like anything for the cowl. I don't know what to do there. I've watched a lot of videos, so I think I have an idea. I was going for a knit. I was going for a knit fabric so I could like recreate this dress that I'm making. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I seen this. I don't think you could really see how it looks. But it is like a, oh wait, that's the wrong side, I'm so sorry. It's a soft satin type of fabric. Like on camera it looks very shiny, but just because of the ring light and the glare. But like by itself without the light, it looks like a soft, you know how there's like those super glossy finishes to some satins, kind of like silk, but I can't afford silk. So all I'm saying is that it looks beautiful. I love the softness to it. It's not glossy. It's not like an extreme glossy where it looks like overdone. You know, sometimes those look good, but I kind of want something soft today. Okay, so for this project we have to cut on the bias, and when you cut on the bias it flows very easily. When you don't cut on the bias, it gets really mixed up and it doesn't flow easily. Like, that looks weird. And this way too, watch. Like, it just, no. So by cutting on the bias, hold on, let me make a good cut right here if I can. Jeez, why isn't this working? Hold on. Okay, it just flows like naturally, softly, like the whole thing. You don't have like a very straight piece here. Like, it folds nicely. So that's what we're gonna do. But the back side of it, you don't have to, I will show y'all. I'll show y'all. Okay, so here I have one panel and it's the front side. Now there's only one piece of pattern because you always want to fold it when you cut it. It comes out symmetrical. It's important to always do that. It's up to you if you want to like struggle and cut and sew, and yeah. Or some pieces actually have like that line of symmetry too, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? And this is the back, the side piece. So what I want to do is I'm gonna cut some of it off. I'm not gonna cut from here, but I'm gonna like redraw the pattern, if that makes sense, and make a different panel because I don't really like this panel from the pattern. I'm draping the fabric, seeing how deep I want the V. I don't like it too deep because I don't have nice boobs. But honestly, I don't think I have it right on the bias here. Okay. So what I would have to do now, I have to like measure it. Oh shit, I'm not even like correctly the pattern here. I'm trying to think. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to like brainstorm. This is what I came up with. I added 17 centimeters to the original top of the pattern, and I added 16.5 down. Well, not that much down, but it was like 5 centimeters maybe that I added down from here. Now it's time to cut the pieces. Right now I'm gonna cut muslin, which is a type of liner, and I'm going to practice on that. That way I don't cut into my fabric. Because when you cut into your fabric right ahead and you don't have any practice or know what you're doing, you're gonna waste fabric. And fabric is very expensive, and it's everything of the fabric counts. Like, I swear, like, if you have extra fabric, use it, you know? Or save it or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and iron this. I have it folded at the bias. Okay, so I just practiced with my muslin pieces, and I have the beautiful drape, and I don't want it super tight. I mean, you could pick that, you can choose if you want to tie it super tight, but you can also tie it very loose. So I have to keep in mind that I have to make super long straps if I want to keep it loose. And yeah, so I think I have something going, and the straps are gonna go this way. Should I go ahead and sew? This is the second panel. It's kind of hard to see because it's white and white, but you could kind of see, and then the drape as well. Let me turn down the light. There you go, you can see better. You can see where it drapes like a heart. There we go. That looks much better. So all I did was just pin this. But I think I'm ready to actually cut into the fabric. I'm so scared, but let's do it. Cut 4 36 inches of straps, and I'm gonna sew them together and turn them into a 72-inch strap. I cut about 6 1.5 by 3-inch pieces here. This is going to be for the little loops that go in the back where these straps go through to give that crisscross look. I don't know if I want to use 4 or 6. I'm going to like test the waters, and I'm just going to like go for it. Okay, so I'm going to sew all the straps and the loops first, just to get those all out of the way, because they're really annoying and it's just easier. And I can just set them aside and not have to worry about any straps or anything after I sew the whole bodice. Before you start sewing, please make sure you have the correct needle. I feel like I've been sewing for years now with only a universal needle. Like, what? No, I should not have been doing that. I should have learned this years ago, but I learned this a few months ago. You have to sew with the correct needle that goes to your fabric. Now I'm sewing on a satin fabric, so I will be using Microtex sharp needles, and yeah, this is gonna give your whole top, dress, whatever, your whole project the soft, delicate finish that it should receive and it should get from your sewing machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my sewing machine up. I need to get the bobbin and all of that ready with my thread. This color is in color 373. It's like a copper color. It kind of matches. And I'm gonna put my needle in and everything. Okay, I don't have the best lighting right now because my boyfriend took my ring light cord for his shenanigans. So I'm here back at it, continuing this project throughout the weekend. I did make this dress. Oh, where'd it go? I'll just post a picture of it right here because I think it's in the dirty laundry. But I made that in like 2 days and I'm very proud of myself. But right now I'm making another bodice. I need to iron this one again because I folded it and it just looks terrible. But I have the bodice nicely sewn on like this. I'm gonna iron it, don't worry. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the same exact thing. We're gonna use it as a liner because I don't really want to use anything else as a liner. Everything else I always use just sucks, and yeah. So everything pinned, and I have kids. I have a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old, and my 1-year-old does not let me do anything. Like, I cannot do anything with this kid. I have to, honestly, if I like had a sitter for him for like 8 hours, that I would have already been done with this shirt. Like, done. Maybe for like 6 hours even, I would have been done already with this shirt. But no, it takes me, I only work for like 2 hours a day on my projects because sometimes 3 like at night, but I like to go to sleep early, and if I could stay up all night and still wake up early, I would so do that. But no, this child right here, Annalie, what the hell are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and sew this, and I'm gonna sew it just like I did on this one. That way the right side could be the silk side. And honestly, I think I'm gonna unstitch this and redo it, especially this side right here, because I have like a little lumpy moment right here. I think like the fabric got caught in it weirdly, and I really, oh, there you go, you can see it now, like right there, and I don't like that, and that will definitely like make a difference to the top. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing. I don't know if I explained how I sewed this, but I sew it just like this, and it takes a while to get it correctly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that pin after pin. I did a little practice stitch already on some scratch fabric. That's not the one. Oh, here it is. And I really like how this stitch looks. It's a 3 and it's at the center, and the pressure is at almost 2, or no, a little bit over 2. So I think that's like perfect. piece because it just didn't come out perfect, and I feel like things like this have to come out perfect, and if they don't, it's not gonna fit right. And I feel like it's kind of like a hard pill to swallow. Like, things have to be perfectly stitched. Okay, I pressed the seams as good as I can, as good as I could, and we're gonna go ahead and add the straps and the loops. These are the loops here. And don't mind that's all clean clothes. I have to fold it, but this is more important. So for the straps, you stick them in like so. Like that. And just line up everything nice. Okay, this is the finished product. I ironed it and everything. I think I might have to fix this right here because it came like it didn't evenly go through. Also, it didn't create as much of the flow that I wanted, but it's okay because I have small boobs And honestly, my boobs are not as good as this mannequin's. So I feel like this amount of flow will be perfect for my boob size, and it just creates like a little contour there, nothing too severe. Sorry, my kids already got a hold of that. Here is the back. I do have this ugly problem right here. I don't know how to fix that. But overall, it's good. I kept having freaking problems with this right here. Like, see how this one is just quick, easy? This just looks like shit, and I gave up on it.